Alright, today we're doing the King Black Dragon. You can either melee or range this guy, but I prefer to melee him. It seems to go faster, especially if you're maxed on all your combats. For some reason it seems a little faster, but important thing to note, you do need a stab weapon. Dragon Hunter Lance is obviously the best for this. The Rapier would be next, the Hasta would be next, and then the Abyssal Dagger would be after that. For Cloak, our Dune Cloak does give a stab bonus, so that's kind of nice. But other than that, you're just going to want some prayer gear, a Dragonfire Shield for protection, and some combat strength melee gear in the other slots. You know, this is out in deep wilderness, so just be sure that you are okay with whatever your risk value is here. Choose 4 items that are going to give you the most attack bonus. I kind of went back and forth on getting the face mask over Dragonfire Shield and just using a regular anti-fire, but this is what I landed on. So I would recommend just checking this quick before you go out there. Once you do it once, you won't forget. But as far as inventory, antidote, because he does do a poisoning attack, extended anti-fire. You don't need a super as long as you have a Dragonfire Shield, Divine Super Combats, and Prayer Pots. And then the Burning Amulet is how we get out there, and Teletab is how we leave. So I am going to get run on, make sure my quick prayers are protect from melee and piety, and I'm going to rub the burning amulet and get ready to log out just in case someone's waiting for me. But you want to go to the lava maze, so I'm going to hit 3, and then over here I'm going to hit 1 to say yes, teleport me out there. And when I get out there, there's no one here, so we're good. So I'll run over. See, it's not very far, but people do PK here a lot, so sometimes you will see someone. Usually you can log out fast enough if you're ready for it, or if they just don't see you as a reason to even care. So I forgot to put protect item on, so that's not good, but I'm gonna go to a private room here just so that we don't run into anyone. Pay the 50k. And it does, when you go into a private room, it takes a little bit for him to spawn in, so you don't have to worry about being Johnny on the spot with your prayers or anything. But now I will, and take a sip of Divine Combat. And yeah, once he spawns in here, you pretty much just let it go. It's an endurance fight here, and you are just going to take damage. It's unavoidable. I already have anti-fire up from the last trip here, so if you don't have that, put that on whenever it runs out. Keep your Divine Combat and anti-fire up. Use your antidote whenever you do take a poison hit, but it's a pretty chill boss, especially for Slayer. That really helps if you're able to use your Slayer helmet just from the 15% damage. Helps quite a bit. But if I was just killing this guy to get the Slayer helm recolor, and I wasn't on task, so this is just what I did to get that. It would be great to get the pet someday too. It's a very cool pet. But yeah, that's about it. I'll do one more kill, but as you can see, it doesn't really hit that hard, especially when you're standing within melee range. Oh, cool, combat task. If you're standing in melee range, he's going to melee you quite a bit. If you're ranging, you can put on protect magic. Supposedly that helps mitigate damage. Doesn't seem to really make a difference in my experience, which is why I kind of like melee too, because those melee hits that he does, which are frequent, you get to protect from it fully, as opposed to constantly getting the fire and magic attacks, or the special fire attacks. Yeah, so he's not really hitting me. You can, if you feel confident with taking some equipment risks or anything like that, you could bring a face mask and risk your shield, because they're only a couple mil these days, but not really worth it because this is such an easy boss, especially once you're a little higher level. Even some med level accounts, level 100, you can easily do this. So yeah, pretty chill boss, and you get some cool pet or a cool Slayer helmet. So I think that's good on this one. We'll see you next time.